Just breathing your day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes the beam. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes the beam. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of life stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Hello from me and my mean smirk, and hello to all those that I left in the patch, wherever that is. Good morning, happy Sunday. Bunny, if you're listening right now, I am so sorry for annoying you bright and early. I couldn't make up my mind whether I was gonna go live. Like, I had a live plan to go start at like 5 something, and then I was like, I'm still sad about the ostriches. Do I really care about Chantal today? And then I moved the stream, and then I was like, but Bunny was just in the chat, so maybe other people will just want to go live and chit chat too. So, anyways, that's why I changed my mind. And I'm sorry I was gone so long. I seriously was so upset over the ostriches. Like, call me silly, call me crazy. I don't really care. I spiraled and I was sad and I cried. I did. And I watched all the coverage, so I knew exactly what was going on, and I needed to know and I needed to see everything. I'm not trying to ruin anybody's day, but I'm just letting you guys know where my mind was at. So, anyways, I spent a lot of time resetting myself in my daughter's little garden yesterday, and the broccoli is sprouting. So that's really fun. And today, I just want to laugh at Chantal. I mean, she grifted 10K to start over in Canada, and all she's done is get high. Like, she's been absolutely shit faced. So there's that. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Let me say hi to you guys in chat. It's 8:26 a.m. here. It's 5:27 for me. 5:27. The sun should be coming up, I don't know, sometime around 6, I guess. It's been freezing in the morning and then like 80 degrees in the afternoon. It's been interesting weather. Hello, Toki. Hello, you walking legend. Hello, Nick. Let me see who else is here. Free the people. Tricky Vicky. Did I say hi to you, Free the People? I did, right? Rainbow Road, we are bright and early. Hello, Kez. Hello, Lippy. Hello, Bethany. I see you've been walking too. Hello, Ruby. I've been listening to Rancid. I can't not listen to Rancid, or I can't listen to Rancid and not think of you. Does that make sense? That's so sweet, Nick. I didn't wanna get up this morning because my kitty cat was all cuddled up with bed with in bed with me this morning. You know what's weird? Like, Chachi has to be near somebody 24/7. Like, she's happy if the sun is shining and if somebody's home with her. Like, that's all she wants in life. But she's not a cuddler at night. And it makes me so sad. Like, she wants her own space. She takes her blanket. She wants my blankets too. Somehow they end up with her too. But she gives me her butt. She's not a cuddler, really, unless like she's absolutely cold. But she has this fancy new sweater on from Old Navy that my dad got her. So she's very warm. That's hey, is that you, Penny? I really am so mad at YouTube for switching everybody's name. If it's you, Penny, hello. If it's not you, not Penny, still hello. All right, I'm going to share my screen, you guys. So, my Twitter that I have to share is very weird. There's your warning. Um, if you can't see it, oh well, I guess, because I can't fix it. So, the tab has went away. Just zoom in. You know what I can do is make the background less loud, and maybe that'll do something for you. I don't know. Just zoom in, okay? Zoom in, and it should solve your problems. So, Yaba had posted this, which I thought was funny. 4 years ago. Oh, hold on, really fast before I get into Twitter talk. I saw that YouTube is removing my Foodie Beauty mukbangs. So, what could that mean for Chantal's actual channel? I don't know. I hardly check my emails. I don't really go into studio that often. Not often enough. Well, I logged in today to set up this stream and I saw something about a mukbang and chins. Anyways, they removed it. I think for self-harm for the mukbang. So what could that mean for Chantal's channel? Something to think about. I remember a long time ago, I had found this person, well, basically from Girl World. Her name was Tammy Lemon. I don't know if she's uploading again. She took like a really long break and everybody was worried about her. I hope she's okay. Anyway, she would just document basically her emotional struggles, but then she would show us what she was doing to fix it, right? I never saw her overindulge. I never saw her get off over a corn dog. She would explain her food addiction and how it affects her, and if she ate too much the day before, and what she was going to do to fix it. We saw her meal prep, we saw her clean. I've seen her paint, I've seen her shop, I've seen her craft, I've seen her cats, I've seen her whatever, you know? Anyways, so I remember when I was covering her and just showing like her talking about what happened the day before and why she was going to go to therapy right away. Anyways, YouTube removed those videos. Again, nobody was getting off over a pizza or a corn dog, but YouTube removed those videos. Basically all the ones I had covered of her. So, and then I remember Tammy Slayton had disappeared for like 2 years. Did I just call her Tammy Slayton? Tammy Lemon had just disappeared for like 2 years. So I hope she resurfaced and she's doing okay. Foodie needs money right now. He's back in Canada, where it's far more expensive than where she was at in Syria. How will she afford her apartment, her new kitten? She wants a car, she wants a mobility scooter. How is she gonna afford all those things if YouTube is gonna remove her content? Anyway, so Yaba pointed out 4 years ago and 3 years ago, wonder who will be the next degenerate up. I think it's gonna be anime. Wow. You know, there's times in my life where I have fallen for questionable people that today I'm like, I look back and I think, what the fuck was I thinking? But I do have to say that they were all definitely better than that. There was not one diseased peen in there. I feel like I'm on top of the world. This is filtered. I don't think he ever looked like this. I don't know, at least not with her. And I don't believe that her face was an alien shape ever. She looked so much happier with Koki. She did though, because she was in love with him. That was her soulmate. That's the one that got away. Foodie and Salah always looked like they were putting on a show, like a really bad drama that comes on at like maybe 2 a.m. I don't know. How would you feel if you had photos of your husband, partner, wife, whatever? How would you feel if there was photos of them spraying you down with perfume because you stink so bad? Anyways, Debbie's World said Foodie's version of showering together, actually, it was a spray down. I don't know. All I'd have to say is I really wish he would stop wearing sweats and tight clothing. This is a lot of our time of year. I know my boyfriend looks really fucking hot in sweats, really easy on the eyes, and then there's Salah. The print is not printing. Hold on, I just got out of my phone. Is Ron here? I can't see you, Ron. But hello and good morning. I'm proud of you. I don't know if anybody's told you that today. I'm proud of you. Um, and okay, there's stuff going around on Twitter. Let's just talk about it. I can't see you, but let's clear some things up if possible. So there's some talk on Twitter where people are believing this lol cow stuff is not acts, scripts, whatever, and they really believe that you are sofa king and you are feeding people. Now, I have talked to you enough at this point that I know you are not Tim, but can you please confirm for the class? I purposely don't retweet those tweets, by the way, because sometimes I find it funny, and then sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, you're as gullible as I once was, so I'm just going to scroll past. Not your mother said, hey, Chins, and can somebody let me know what Ron says because I can't see him? uh, no shit. Did Ron, wait, what happened? Mr. Greenpeen is her one that got away. Yep, which is sad. Like, and remember how she used to talk about him like he was some god-looking being? Like, man, she seeks out men with terrible hairlines. Have you ever noticed that? Maybe she likes them bald like her. Show and tell. Ron said that he is actually Foodie. Oh, well, that makes sense. That all makes sense now. I'm really Amberlynn. Did you know? This was created by Grok, and it's so creepy how they just know. Oh, okay. I'm so horrified, but I can't stop watching, and I don't know why. Well, Ron, if you really are a feeder, I'm sure this is a really good time for you. Woo! All right. Oh no, and it gets worse. I need to point out for YouTube purposes that she's wearing panties the same color as her skin, even though it doesn't look like it. I promise you she is. Is there sound? Hold on. I didn't listen to the sound. Do I want the sound? Hold on. I never want to see a hot dog again. I don't want to see you eat a hot dog. I don't want to see them in the stores. I am so forever turned off of hot dogs, corn dogs, all the dogs. I don't want to see them. Not you, Chachi. I love you. Yes, you're my best friend. Okay. Anyways, now we need to know if there's sound to this.
Oh, hell, the crabs are really biting today. Oh, hell, the crabs are really biting today.
Well, this is why I went live, folks, for this right here. This is the best thing I have ever seen, and I am bookmarking it. And next time Booty really pisses me off and she wants to rage at me or something, I'm just going to play that on repeat over and over and over. AI is too much. It's scary. Always be nice to AI because one day it may take over. if you guys don't listen to anything else I say, you don't listen to my warnings of alcohol and drugs, if you don't want to listen to that, please say please and thank you to AI. Say, can you, will you, please and thank you. I don't know. One day when they start taking over and destroying people and buildings, they might just remember that Joe was really kind to them. Anyways, I guess not they, whatever it is. Charlie Gold said Chantal okay, so this stream, by the way, it's all of Chantal for the past 48 hours. Some of it's in order, some of it's not. I couldn't tell you which live what happened on because basically she's high in every live, okay? She's high, she slurs her words. She has nothing. She's talking like she wants to go back to Syria. You know how it goes, okay? There's a whole lot of sharding, farting, all of that. So Charlie Gold said, Chantal just said he has custody of our child as one of the excuses for unblocking Salah after yesterday's tantrum. As predicted, Julia is an excuse to remain in contact. Well, we knew that.
Use the cat as an excuse. Well, she is though, isn't she? I have to check on her. I miss her. Why would I?
Foodie showed a picture of Julia in her vlog. I didn't watch the whole vlog. I didn't. In fact, I don't think I saw 1 minute of it. I saw what the people posted on Twitter, and she should be ashamed of herself the way she let Julia get. You guys are going to be mad. I don't know when it's coming up, but it eventually does. Danny said, it really isn't hard to understand. After a week back in Canada, Chantal wants the good old days of Kuwait back. She's hoping that she can win Salah back and bring him to Canada, isolate him from his family, and make him dependent on her again as her servant. Okay, I don't know if I dreamt this, but I could have swore I heard a clip or I heard this happen where she was willing to let Salah marry another wife and still be there. Did that really happen or did I dream it? I was having some weird dreams last night. Some very, very weird dreams. Okay, Dwight said, Foodie needs to invest in a life alert fall monitor. I heard she fell. Girl is going girl is gonna wind up falling in the bathroom, wedged between the toilet and tub, head in the toilet, and the only way she'd get any help if it was during a live stream. Well, why are you looking out for her? She does not need a life alert, okay? She's waddling around just fine. Nope. Holly Go Heavy said, next time purchase furniture with bones. Too fat, old, and sick to fall once a month. It might seem like I'm flying through these, and if I am, I'm sorry. I'm just really excited. I've missed you guys. What the hell? How is your place that messy that you're falling over things? And I really don't care what happened to you, but I hope your cat's okay. I hope she wasn't out when you fell. Hold on, we gotta look at the comments. Scapegoat said, Jesus see, Chantal, put in your earbuds and listen to yourself, woman. You're in spitting range of requiring a bariatric hospital bed. Holly Bobby said, psych bed, hospital of any kind bed. She would qualify for any. Someone said, listen to that breathing. It's horrible. I think she needs oxygen. Wow. Would you be alarmed if your breathing was that bad? I can't sleep when I'm even like a little wheezy. It makes me paranoid. And then I'm like listening to every time I wheeze. I don't know. I couldn't live like her. I just couldn't. Remember when Salah had a bell in front of his door? Or not a bell, it was a doorbell. Debbie's World said, remember the doorbell that Salad had in front of his bedroom door in the fart box in Kuwait? He obviously didn't want her to come into his room. There's a reason why he did that. But we now know he was cheating all the time, so there's that. Aaliyah said, hell, I wouldn't blame him for having a locked door and a doorbell because who'd want that beast to burst through their door? Not me. Salah had to live like a family of an addict did. Like, I don't know, addiction is part of a lot of people's story. Not everybody, but we've all gone through shit, right? Like, we've all known people who've had to lock their bedroom doors away from their kids because their kids would steal, all that stuff, right? Like, we've all seen it. Like, I was one of those people. I stole from my family in addiction. Anyways, they put locks on their doors and all that stuff. It was a crazy time. It was, but that's how Salah had to live. Like, he had to hide food in his room and then put a lock on the door. I remember she had to knock, like, she couldn't just get in. He also had a lock because he was worried she was gonna steal from him. She also stole his wallet one time and went and got food. Remember that? And he was pissed. Eric, hey! I feel like I'm missing people. No, just Eugenia case is getting a lot of attention. Oh, I'm so far behind in the chat. Could you imagine her stomping into your room? No. Hey, Mare. Lily, it's really good to see you. Good work, Mare Bear. What did Mare say? I'm almost at 300. That's awesome, Mare. If I ever sounded like that, I'd book a doctor appointment. Same. Same. I'd be driving my boyfriend crazy too. Am I gonna die? Do you think I'm gonna die? Two-tailed caper said, I just watched Foodie blow her nose into a tissue. It was wet AF. Pick a booger out, and then wipe her camera lens with it. And she wonders why she's sick. I don't think I have a clip of it. I don't want to see it. That was very descriptive for me. I'm good. How about you? We eventually get to a lot of clips, though. Queen Jellybean said, I don't know if Pete should move in. What if in a couple years I want to get married or find a lover? Foodie, I don't think you have to worry about that, pumpkin. You don't make nearly enough money to buy a husband, and it's not looking like you could get a free one. I don't think so. I mean, there's desperate people out there, but I don't think anybody is as desperate as Salah. Bibi said, she's just trying to make Poopy jealous. Girl, he's probably already married by now and shudders at the thought of the last 3 years with you. Okay, well, I have questions. If we're to believe he's marrying his cousin, like, did they skip the whole dating process because they already know each other? So he could already be married by now. Tired AF said, Bree. Oh my gosh. Margaret Buck said, I hate her use of lover. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like when she says it. Fat Cow said she's not going to be around by then. And Jen said, well, considering the way she's eating, including her already fatty liver disease, I assume she won't be around that long unless she cools it, which isn't going to happen. It says diabetes can damage your eyes, heart, nerves, feet, and kidneys due to high blood sugar. Manage diabetes with a proper plan to protect these vital organs. Diabetes is a serious disease that can affect your eyes, heart, nerves, feet, and kidneys. And she just fucks around with it. Kidney failure does not sound like a fun time to me. How about you? What do you mean, Lily? What did Lily say? What happened? Who's gonna tell Foodie? Because I'm gonna hurt her feelings. Pocahontas, I enjoy it too. Her saying he has custody of their child is a whole nother level of insanity when you realize talking about a cat. You know what the weird thing is? I share custody with somebody and I don't even talk to him. I don't have to. Um, these days, you really, I mean, it's not like the 80s where you have to set up. I mean, usually people send other people to do the pickup drop off. Yeah, you don't even have to talk to the other person sometimes. I couldn't tell you the last time I talked to my child's father, but Foodie needs to keep in contact for her cat that she was willing to abandon. I mean, it's very odd. Very odd. Coffee Time said Foodie's live, high, and incoherent. This will be the norm for now because she no longer has a car. Why anyone would become a member for this garbage is beyond me. We have lots of clips of Her Highness. Okay, I shouldn't have worded it like that. Highness, as in she was high. I remember at one point I clicked on for like 2 seconds and her eyes were rolling around in her head practically. I don't believe that's just THC, and I've never believed it was only THC. Kelly said, Why do these death bats always insist they haven't eaten all day? You didn't get to 600 pounds by eating one meal a day." Yeah, Amberlynn Reed does it too. "Oh, I haven't had a thing this morning." Oh, yeah, right. So there's a lot of Rosie clips thrown in.
I finally fell asleep, and then I woke up around like 11 a.m. ish, and I was like, I'm so tired still. Like, fuck this. And I slept for like another 2 hours. So I woke up at 1, and I didn't eat like when I woke up. So, I finally.
Keep telling yourself that. Maybe eventually you'll believe it. I'm not going to, however. Okay, come on. She naps for like 3 hours. "Oh, I haven't eaten all day. It doesn't count because I just woke up." Future Becky said, "Mind you, this is the same Rosie who was anonymously participating in ALR and Zachary Michael snark content on Reddit while asking her members on Discord if they thought people would know it was her or not." Let's see what she says here.
I don't hide behind sock accounts. I'm not a little bitch baby. Like, I say my shit with my name attached, like the shit I talk has my name attached to it. So when I'm talking shit, and I say it with my chest and my face. I don't.
Does Reddit not count? Or Enna said, "Seems like she lies just like Foodie Beauty and ALR." Imagine that. Someone else said, "Didn't she say not all that long ago that she posted on snark pages about Trisha Paytas because she wanted to talk shit but didn't want them to know? Talking ish without any possible consequences isn't doing it with your whole chest." Maybe she's incapable of doing it with her whole chest. Buns just made this emoji eye roll. I think we have more clips of her. Lily, just a week, come to Canada for a bit. Jumped into a snowbank. Mare, I'm so mad at Canada. I still think it's beautiful there. But you know how you just look at, like, I don't know, maybe I had Canada like built up in my head. Like everybody was nice and they looked out for each other and animals. And then my little reality was, or I mean, my little fantasy, I guess, was broken. I don't know. Anyways, I still love my Canadian friends, but I'm having a hard time lately with them. I am, ever since the ostriches. Do you know that there's millions and millions of birds that Canada has killed? And like they're going for all the farms. It's very sad. It's very sad. And they definitely don't look out for each other, at least not the government. They don't care about you. And that makes me also sad. Cowboy Dog said, and he had his arm around her, but they can't show public affection, huh? Oh, okay, so this is about the cheating. So remember they told us that they couldn't kiss because you're not allowed to show PDA. She couldn't even kiss him on the cheek. Like they didn't even hug, hold hands, nothing. Because she said that was frowned upon, but he was posing in pictures with other non-hijabi women with his arm around him. I don't know. Seems a bit odd, doesn't it? Gus Bunny said, "I was thinking about this. Do we ever see him with his arm around Cutie?" No, but I've seen him kick her. Well, the chair, to be fair, not her. He kicked the chair. I've seen him throw water on her. I've seen him recoil when she comes near. I've seen him touch her face with his hand and then promptly wipe his hand off. Never seen him with his arm. I've seen him kick or push her into a boat. I don't think I've ever seen him with his arm proudly around his wife. Have you? Effie Cujo said Kuwait is more strict. Uh-huh. Never, Sassy said. 3 that we know of, probably more actually. He pats her on the head. True. You can call it cheating because I don't think they were actually together. I thought about that also, him putting his arm around her. Do we know how many times Salah cheated? I think 3 that we know of. Oh crap! Did I just remove your comment, Free the People? Hey, Joe! I'm realizing I missed a lot of people, so I'm trying to scroll up and say hi to everybody. hello. And she just takes it. She does. She does. I don't know. I don't feel really sorry for either of them. I think scammers, they get what they get. Foodie gets what she gets. She chases men that can't stand her. Like, she's a fool if she thinks she could ever make any one of them fall in love with her. What is there to fall in love with? What does she actually bring to the table? Does she have a sparkling personality? Is she kind to animals and people? Does she keep a clean home? Is she a great baker? Like, what does she do? Sophia's leaning Crocs said Chantel is live and high out of her fucking mind, literally slurring and breathing so heavy. I think she's at the point where you're so high that it's not even fun anymore. This sounds miserable. I was talking with Erin about that yesterday. We're like, what is the point in getting as high as she does? Like, there's not one point that she looks like she's having fun, right? She looks absolutely miserable. She looks insane. She looks paranoid. She looks like she's barely hanging on by a thread. Her breathing gets worse, barely coherent. Like, I don't know. It's just not fun. It's not fun to watch, so it can't be fun to experience, right? Like, think of the times you've ever been completely blackout drunk. Were you actually having fun? No, right? Chantel is live and high out of her. Oh, yeah, I read that one. Oh, brother. The left side of Chantel's hair has left the chat. Well, goodbye. It was fun while it lasted. Wow. Oh, I never want to hear her say a word. Not a word about anybody's looks. How is it non-existent at the top and like hey at the bottom? So many grays. I so badly want to get a Sharpie and draw it in. I think I'd get my scalp tattooed. That's what I would do. If I couldn't regrow my hair, I would get a tattoo. And then I'd somehow get extensions and somehow, I don't know, make it all work. But a head tattoo's gotta be better than just a bald spot. But then how are you gonna look when you're 90 when your whole head looks like mold? I don't know. The questions that go through my mind or the things that go through my mind. Let's do it. Is Lori here? Hey, Lori. Hey, Worms of Funk. The broasted uranium. That would hurt. I would just get wigs. Yeah, well, you can get wigs that are good quality. And I mean, there's sometimes people have extensions or wigs on, and I can't really tell. There's also a way to glue them down and pluck out the front so it looks more natural. You have to really take time with it, right? I tried wigs and I can never make them look good on me. So I am just going to be an extension girly one day. That's what I'm going to do. Head tattoos and extensions. You sassy cat. A person has to really hate themselves to cry over a cheater who has spent all your money. Pathetic and desperate. I agree with that. She's left the relationship with less than she went into it. That's wild. That's wild. Thank you for the super chat, Sassy. Lori, you guys are lifting some weights with me this morning. Are you working out for the people? I want to be fat today, but I'll probably get on the walking pad. That's what I do. I claim I want to be fat, and this is going to be my day of rest. And then I'm going to feel fat, and then I'm going to walk. That's what's going to end up happening. I don't know. Sometimes when I want to skip a day, I think like I'm turning into Chantel. I'm not saying that's normal, but it's kind of how I keep myself on track because, yeah, I don't know. I have to do things like that, or I'll just fuck off all today and not walk. So I have to picture, do I really want 8 stomachs? Do I want wings on my arms? Do I want 9 chins? Do I want to go bald? Do I want to die early? No, not really. I kind of want to annoy people for a very long time. W's World said the moment he knew he ruined his life. Oh, it looks like she had bought him an Apple Watch. If she was anybody else, I'd feel sorry for her, but she's so fucking evil, so I don't. Look at her leaned into his chest, craving attention, and then look at the look on his face. How much longer do I have to hold this pose? She stinks. JM said, like a trapped woman in an abusive marriage, but gets bought everything she wants. It's crazy when people sympathize with Salah more than Chantel. Um, but again, it just kind of also shows how fucking evil she is that people are saying, if anything, he was abused. We see how she acts. She's insane. She's absolutely insane. Okay, so he's been posting shorts, you guys, and his comments are littered with women upon women and beezers like Melly and Tracy. Anyway, so Holly says Foodie Beauty went back to Canada for peace, but it looks like Salah found it first. No matter where Chantel is in the world, she is and always will be misery. Or bring misery? Be the misery. All right, this is what he's posting, you guys. It looks like he's finally enjoying himself now that she's gone. They barely went out before, and if they did, he kind of had to drag her around while she huffed and puffed and ate. I may have commented too. I may have done an experiment. Okay, here's the thing. It's very telling what he's allowing to get through. He's clearly approving comments. So, I know some people get mad and say this is touching the poo. I don't fucking care at this point. If you want to do an experiment later and you have all the socks, type out one thing, maybe talking about Chantel, and type out another thing just saying how amazing he is and whatever else. Anyways, just do different variations, and it's very telling what he actually allows through. Most of them are comments from women, heart emojis, saying they're so happy he's free of her, things like that, right? Raptor Watcher said, "Is this the same place he took Chantel? If so, could this be a dig at her, like saying, 'Look at what you're missing out on, Chantel?'" Holly said, "I believe so. I think it's a dig that he's now at peace. He can enjoy his home and not have to worry about throwing the beast a hubcap full of rice every 10 minutes. Getting rid of her is truly peaceful." JM said, "It's finding nature after trauma vibes. Chantel was his trauma." Holly said, "I hope he learned his lesson on scamming with Western women. He was correct in that to scam someone, they have to be void of identity and incredibly stupid. What he didn't bank on was that he found the worst Western woman on the planet. That was just pure luck." Aaliyah says, "That's so true. It seems like he truly found himself and his peace in Syria. Oh, and he finally grew a backbone too." He did. He used to never tell her no in Kuwait. She was actually really nasty to him a lot of the times. And then in Syria is when he starts saying, "No, another ice cream? You just ate five." Like that, I feel like in Syria is where he started calling her out. I could be wrong. Ambrielle said now that he doesn't have the albatross holding him back, the open mouth, heavy breathing, growling, "I'm hungry" every 10 minutes. And if he wanted to stop getting her food, she would scream and whine like a toddler. She truly is a horrible being. But I hope he learned his lesson on scamming women. I hope he did too, but I don't think he did. Do you guys think he learned his lesson? Look at this, 1,000-pound sisters. It's Foodie and Amberlynn. Oh no. You know, I have a clip on my Twitter where Emily's talking about how ALR stunk. I don't know when it comes up, but it is going to come up. Okay, so apparently Chantel said she doesn't have her health insurance, but look at how bad she acts after one cough. She's going to get pneumonia or another embolism. Let's see.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty under the weather.
But yet you've been live nonstop. Huh. Rand said, y'all, she said she doesn't have her health insurance the other day. Look at how bad oh, I read that part. And now 3 men have confirmed she stinks, Salt and Sass said. Here's the thing, if she gets pneumonia, I don't think she can recover from it. Arabella said no sympathy for the scammer, animal abuser, liar. She could have probably afforded health insurance privately with all donations. She scams people out of for fucking drugs. Fuck this woman. Yeah, I thought we were supposed to get all this content. You just had to give her 10 grand and she was going to be out every single day shopping and going to Tim Hortons and whatever else. I don't remember what she promised. I swear every time I click on her live or I see something about her live, she's high in her apartment. Chaos Rain said she won't go because insurance in Canada, but ERB'd it up in Syria. Went for crapulence after stuffing her face with room service after the kid grift. Miss Lori said the waste of skin is going to outlast us all. God, I hope not. I will be so fucking mad if I survived meth, coke, alcohol, falls off balconies, sleeping in gutters, whatever else I did to myself. I'm going to be so fucking mad if I survive all that. And then I die by something stupid like tripping over my own feet. And Foodie lives to 8. I'm going to be so mad. You know, I've changed my ways. I have changed my ways. Anyways, so 3 men have now confirmed that Chantel stinks. Do we really need people to confirm it, though? I mean, I can smell her through the screen sometimes. She admittedly doesn't shower. She doesn't believe in washing below the waist. Her hair hasn't been washed since God knows when. Definitely not since she's been back in Canada. I don't know when in Syria. They didn't even have running water. Sophia said, did you count Roman L. Roman? Salt and Sauce said, did he say so and I missed it? I'm sorry, this is Monty's video, but Roman literally said she smelled like skunk. Oh, that's a bad smell. Sophia said, I remember him complaining about the car too. He said the car reeked of shit and spoiled food. I guess her money wasn't enough to keep him interested beyond her stench. I don't feel like clicking on a Monty video. I think I'm going to sit it out, but it's out there. It's linked on Twitter. It's at 15 minutes in if you want to see it. I think he deleted his channel. I just couldn't find it. People still look for Roman. I forget about him until he's brought up. Oh, this was her coming out of her bathroom. Have you ever made yourself gag like that? Okay, don't answer. Maybe you have, but your bathroom should not gross you out and it shouldn't smell like urine, like Foodie said hers did. Yum. Dark said, damn, I thought Salah had spoken out and got excited. Well, I'm hoping he will. Foodie's gonna keep insulting his family. That is what I do know. She goes for where it hurts. She goes below. She hits below the belt. I'm hoping he gets fed up enough that he exposes her. This is annoying to me because this woman doesn't go anywhere. She works from home. Why can't she brush her cat? Do you see the mats? Is that poop that Julia's laying by? There's multiple mats. If you didn't know, mats are actually really painful for dogs and cats. It actually pulls at their skin. It's not a fun experience when they try to groom themselves or even scratch themselves. Like it pulls on their skin, it rips their skin. It's not a fun time. It's like if you had mats in your hair, right? And every time you tried to put your hand through your hair, it got caught in the mat and it tugged and it tugged. It's not pleasant. Joanna said, "Is this supposed to be new? It looks like her hand more than his. Too many cats she's neglected and abandoned." Hectic said this was from the vlog she made before leaving Syria, so it's probably worse now. All I know is Salah looked very happy for her to be leaving. I didn't watch it other than what I saw on Twitter, but Hectic said this cat has not been brushed for a while. I'm so sorry, Julia. I hope Salah takes better care of you than Chantel has. Chantel doesn't even own a brush. Her hair hasn't been brushed in years. Why would we expect her to take good care of a cat? But again, this is why she shouldn't have cats. Sassy, thank you so much for the super chat. Julia's nothing but a pawn to hold on to Salah. That part right there. And that's sad. She deserves better. Nishal, I am doing okay, just so busy teaching. 11th grade AP English sucks the past few years. That's awful. My cats have short hair and they have a brush. Because you're a good pet owner. Thank you, Sassy, for the super chats. I love you, by the way. Holly said, everyone get out your violins. Chantel wants sympathy for her life choices. All right, tell me if you feel sorry for her after hearing this. Look at her eyes.
I'm super sick. I hate my life. I'm super sick. I hate my life.
I can't seem to find my sympathy bone. I do know she was crying that she has nothing, nothing, even though she just grifted for a brand new apartment, brand new couch, brand new bed. She has a new kitten, but she has nothing, you guys. Nothing. Ashley said, oh no, I'll bet more money will make you feel better. Oh, Wanda. Have we seen Wanda? I know I've been gone for like a day or so. Have we seen Wanda? So many people want me to be back here in Canada, but for what? I have nothing, Chantal says. And then we're going to read the comments because there's 84.
You're better off in Canada. How do you guys know? Like, how do people know what's better for me if it's my life? That's what I don't get. Like, so many people just want me to be back here. But for what? Like, what? I have nothing. I feel like I have nothing.
You have nothing because of your choices. You at one point had a nice villa, 2 cats who loved you despite you being disgusting towards them. You had a best friend, actually multiple best friends. Your family wanted you around, you had a car, you were making 20K a month, and you threw it all away. And then you got some stuff back. You went back to Canada again and you got an apartment and you got all this stuff for it. And then you threw it all away again. Now you're back in Canada on a new couch. A new couch with a new bed. Fuck you. Fuck you. How many people have a new couch and a new bed right now, right? I feel like those are things we work towards, and then there's Chantal who gets it handed towards her. She's like, it's nothing, fuck you. And she'll probably, here's the thing, she will throw this all away again. She will. If Salah tells her to come back, she'll say fuck you to the people who gave her the money and gifted her the things, and she'll throw it all away again. Boop Olympic said, I don't know where the kitten is. Oh, wait, I forgot to look in the comments. And hold on, I opened a Coke Zero and left it on the other side of my room. Not that I have to go far. I've been looking at it for the entirety of this stream, and it's ice cold and there's little water droplets running down off of it. And I kept reaching for it and forgetting that it was over there It's hard to explain, okay? I would see it over there, and then I would realize I was thirsty, and I'd reach for the soda that wasn't next to me, and it was very sad, but now I'm happy to say I have it in my hands. And I'm gonna drink it. Delicious. All right. Salt and Sass said she had nothing in Syria either except a dude to fetch her food and smokes. But this is probably her life's contentment. Lay around, gorge, smoke, repeat. At what point do you start feeling useless? I even had moments in addictions where I felt useless. I did. There would be times where I was walking to the liquor store at 6:15 or 6 a.m. I forgot what time they started serving it. I feel like 7-Eleven, it was like 6:15 or something. Anyways, and I would see people jogging by, riding their bicycle, walking their kids to school, and I would feel like the biggest piece of shit. But then I would drink and forget all about it. But you do have those moments. You do. BB said, well, for starters, he divorced her and is done with her. Everyone in his family absolutely hates her, and Syria is a war zone. She has worse than nothing in Syria. Coffee Time said she wanted herself in Canada. She wanted those drugs, food, and freedom so badly. No matter where she goes, she will forever be miserable. Raised Dactylian said this woman made 20K a month at one point and she pissed it all away. It's her fault she has nothing, and I don't feel one bit sorry for her. Same. Perry said, well, she don't got nothing in Syria either. She has a man that doesn't love her and cheats on her. But he's worth more than her freedom in Canada? The Goth said, poor Buffalo, she's a gross, pathetic loser who has no reason to live. She should return that cat and get serious about eating copious amounts of pig slop. Always trying said she got her fill of weed and food, so now she's bored and wants to go back. She just wants a husband. Anyone will do. Just be her husband and fake love her. Sassy Cat, I do want to thank you for helping us reach our goal for the PC, and to everybody, by the way. Even if you're in the stream listening, liking, whatever, commenting, everything counts towards it. I'm excited. We're gonna have longer streams and more often. I am going to take us out on the 21st. We're going to get into the Christmas spirit. I think that's on a Friday, like about 6:30 p.m., 6 or 6:30. And we're going to go look at Christmas trees and other things. And I'm excited to do that with you guys. I just wanted to tell you that there's things to look forward to while Foodie's sitting around and getting high and wasting her life. Like, we have things going on and it's exciting. Poop Olympic said so many people want me to be back here in Canada, but for what? I have nothing. Nothing. You wanted to be back in Canada.
You're better off in Canada. How do you guys know? Like, how do people know what's better for me if it's my life? That's what I don't get. Like, so many people just want me to be back here, but for what? Like, what? I have nothing. I feel like I have nothing.
I noticed you got new clothes.
No.
I don't know. If you feel like useless or a waste of space or like you don't have anything, the thing you do is change those things, right? You work harder for more, you be productive. I don't know. She's just a brat. That's the best word for her, a spoiled brat. And she never grew up. Salt and Sass said she has nothing in Syria either except a dude to fetch her food and smokes. Oh yeah, did I play this twice? I'm sorry. Well, I don't know where the kitten is. She hates me. Lolified said since the kitten hasn't offered full affection to Foodie and hasn't become a model cat for her, it's the animal's fault. No way is it the lack of nurturing love or bond time the cat was neglected from, eh? That poor cat. She's gonna fall on it.
I don't know where the kitten is. She hates me. She's hiding.
Everyone hates you. And animals can tell you're evil. And that kitten can see you stumbling around, belligerent, most of the time incoherent, and she is afraid of you. It's not normal to be as wasted as you've been, Chantal. Holly Go Heavy said, "Oh my God, I can't stop laughing. Holy cow, these beezers are crazy." So Nature Call said, "I have a large house on the beach in Florida. Move here with me. I left my husband so we could be single beezers together." Oh my gosh. Rhonda said the cat's name is K-Bella. Pass it on. Ambrielle said they could be the I can't say it, rotund girls. Nolan Void said, "I would actually like to see that and see how fast they throw her out." Poopalicious said, "I don't think she likes sharing living spaces with anyone except her man. If that Beezer was that rich, why not buy her a scooter already?" Holly said, "Or why didn't he help her get home? Why not help her get set up if he owns his family home and makes good money? He was very calculated with his money in Syria, had to buy a new car when he had one already 1 week before a divorce announcement. He knew what he was doing." Questionable at best said, "Isn't this the same person who told her to move in with them in some other province? Now they are living in Florida." I don't know. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. It's still very weird. "Oh no, I'm calling SeaWorld Rescue on her if she comes down here," Salt and Sass said. "I'll have them cart her back up to the great cold north for catch and release into her own pod of do-nothings with Pete's. Stay away, Chins." Do you want Chins in Florida? Oh, more of her complaining.
No, I'm not okay.
Let me speed her up.
I'm super sick. I hate my life.
If this is the same fucking clip I've seen 4 times now, I might rage. It's nobody's fault but my own.
It's very lonely.
I thought you wanted to be alone and have peace. I don't get her. She needs to be under a psychiatric hold. I said what I said. Wonder Mom said, "Foodie is the engineer of her misery. She and her choices are the reason she is how she is. She feels how she feels. She is the reason she has nothing. Her choices, her consequences. There is no running away, no delusion, no fake partner that can fix this. She needs to fix her brain. So she's going to keep being stupid, making horrible choices, dating horrible men. It's what she's going to do until she fixes her fucking brain. So the sooner she realizes that, the easier life will be for her." Salt and Sass said, "This poor kitten is going to be ditched. She hasn't put in the time to spend time with it on its terms and straight up left it by itself to go away for a day so it hasn't bonded to her. It's not all over her being affectionate as a result. I hope it will be okay. I think it'll be okay as soon as she does the right thing and rehomes it, which that won't happen. So when she goes back to Syria and dumps this cat, I just know a great family is going to rescue it with kids that love animals." Raised Octillion said, "Chantal will never give it a name and she'll get rid of it. The goth said she wants to ruin the kitten so it will never bond with anyone. That's sick." Phoebe said, "As soon as Girl World docs her, that kitten needs to be removed ASAP. Chantel is a serial animal abuser, and I don't care about poo touching in this case." Foxy said, "I agree. Will she rarity her or try and sell her?" I can't think of it. I'm still trying to get over the ostriches. I cannot think about this kitten being sold, being let out in the snow. I can't think of these things right now, but I will be praying for the kid. W's World said, "We all knew he was only with her for the money, and he was allowed to stay home, not work, and play games all day and go out with his friends. It amazes me that she never puts two and two together because if she just stopped funding him in Kuwait, things would be where they are now." Oh, hey, Sugar. Good to see you. What did Sassy say? Do you think she will go back to Syria after payday? I feel like she's going to try to, but I don't think if she goes back, I don't think she's going to make it out of there alive. I've already seen so many people commenting about her that she's so lucky that she hasn't experienced Sharia law. And, I've seen multiple comments like that. So I do know there's extreme people out there, and she denounced the Muslim faith. She did. She said she was agnostic. She didn't know what she believed. She only wore the hijab for salah. So how will it be going back to a place like that? I don't know. Anyways, I think she's stupid enough to try to. I think she's stupid enough to go there, even if he doesn't want her to. He's told her not to come before, and she waddled her way there. So I don't think she's going to be in Canada very long. I don't. And I think if he does have a new wife, maybe they'll have Chantal as the maid or something. The help. I don't know. Holly Go Heavy said, careful, Foodie. Your beezers are gonna turn on you soon. You grifted them to get home. Now it's how do you know what's best for me? You think you have nothing now? Can't wait to see the smug and homeless era. Orange said it's just insane. Oh wait, someone told her she should go back. Or said she should go back. Someone else said it's just insanity. She won't even help herself. And what the fuck can any of us do from a distance? He never threatened to kill her. Someone else said reaction channels told her over and over again Salah was a scammer. She just went, oh, Ron, you donated 5 memberships? Thank you, Ron. I'm sorry, I saw the message really late. I don't know if you're still here. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I saw the text very late. Thank you to the person who let me know. And Ron, I'm still so sorry I can't see you. Welcome to all the new members. Please thank Ron. Okay, so reaction channels told her over and over again Salah was a scammer. She just wouldn't listen. Or instead, she should and figure out he's not coming to pick her up and then finally move on. Just a chatter said she can only help herself. No one else can. Someone said, yeah, but she hates that everyone said it. Nebby Goat said, what the fuck just happened? You guys got scammed. That's what the fuck just happened. That's what happened. She's no longer mad at the internet in Syria. She's no longer mad that Salah cheated on her. She got to get high. She got her nashies. She scratched that itch. Now it's time to go back. Godseed posted this. When a narcissist feels alone, they often engage in behaviors to seek external validation, such as contacting others to brag, starting arguments to get a reaction, or immersing themselves in fantasies of success and admiration. They may also turn to substances or adult content to avoid confronting their underlying feelings of insecurity and shame. Some might exhibit rage and frustration, while others might try to isolate themselves more from societal situations due to fear of vulnerability. So she has nobody to control, so she's lonely. And now she's going to engage in bad behaviors. Great. Again, she needs to go fix her brain. There is help out there, and it's amazing. Oh gosh, salad choices in Syria. There was number one, a beautiful group of non hijabi Syrian women, or two, his 500-pound cosplaying abusive fake wife. Why would you choose number two? The girls in the picture are way out of his league, Ella said. Low value man slash clown. Yeah, but there has to be women that don't know about his weirdness, right? That might just see him as more attractive as the other options out there. And I feel bad for those women. Number two is sometimes what I think he deserves. Is Ricky Bobby here? Hello, good morning. Hospital bees incoming. Bethany said, I got a gifted membership thing. It was Ron. Maybe kind. What was that weed strain you were talking about? Has the train on the package green and black? Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find it in my photos. It was really good too. I'm just gonna look up. Hold on, I'm going to Google Photos because it's gonna bother me now too. Train. Huh. I didn't know I had so many photos of trains. Well, I'll look it up after this stream. DM me on Twitter. For whatever reason, I always take a picture of my vapes. I don't know. It's a thing. So I know I have it in my photos somewhere. I can't remember what the hell it was though. Hectoglamma said, I know the answer, Chantal. Hear me out. Because we've had a window into your life for about 8 years now, and through all of it, you've made horrible life decisions. You'd be better off if you pulled a George Costanza and did the opposite of every instinct.
Better off in Canada. How do you guys know? Like, how do people know what's better for me if it's my life? Better off in Canada. How do you guys know? Like, how do people know what's better for me if it's my life?
You know, it's true. Like while AA isn't a part of my story anymore, there's some things that like I take away from it. Um, that still make a lot of sense to this day, right? Like I remember when I was new and I was going to AA, and I remember a sponsor told me to do the opposite of everything I wanted to do at first. Because my brain would tell me like I needed beer at 8 a.m. Or the bar misses me, or that 7-Eleven must be going out of business without me, right? Or I should contact that person I used to use with just to see if they're okay. Like my brain would tell me to do really stupid things. Like, I don't know. So I would do the opposite. I would sit on my hands. I wouldn't go to 7-Eleven. I wouldn't take that walk. I knew that the 7-Eleven just had to carry on without me, you know? Chantal needs to do that and do the opposite of everything that she wants to do. Oh, wait, I did type in vape to see if I could find it because now it's bothering me. I know who would know. I don't know if my boyfriend's up yet. If you're up and you're listening, do you remember which THC strain it was that I had? And there was like a green train. I can't remember if it was Muhammad's, Blinkers. I don't know. Anyways, Meandering Thought said that's because she did, not just one, all of them in Canada. Foodie exciting Canada content. Still, okay, he said no idea, but I'll look. Thank you. Exciting Canada content. Still don't get why everybody was looking forward to the Canada arc, even reactors. What else did you expect? Syria was better, especially the last couple weeks. Okay, well, I agree with you, Meandering, on a lot of things. I don't know that Syria was better at all. I think Syria was my least favorite place we've seen her in or go to. It was just so boring. Canada, you know, we had high hopes and she didn't deliver, and it's just as boring as Syria. She's acting like she smoked a field of weed, Season said. Yeah, you know, when I smoke, I'm not out of my mind. In fact, I feel like when I'm vaping, it makes me more productive. Like I want to go clean, I want to tackle the laundry, then I'm vacuuming because for a brief amount of time, I'm not in fucking pain. And then there's Foodie who can't even form a sentence. I don't understand how it's fun to be like that. Star said Salah still a mod in Chantel's chat. Yeah, that's not fishy at all. So much for blocking him. As she's still calling him King Beezer, you guys. So they're not done. Oh, silly, it's Lily, said Foodie. Even your Beezers in chat are over your shenanigans with Salah. I'm assuming it goes on like this for 3 hours. I can't make it 3 minutes on 2 speed without going nuts. World throwbacks are really fun. Current day, not so much. Okay, let's see what she does here.
I'll just keep an eye on myself, but just because if I don't have a scooter, I can, walk around. Miss you, Sultan Salah.
I'm going on a
Yes.
journey.
I'm very lonely. I don't need oxygen. He doesn't abuse his mouth. Bro, just calm down. Be chill, man. Yo.
Oh,
Yeah, I know YouTube lover, but I've been worse sick than this. I remember, so
they're not
I'll just keep
happy.
an eye on myself, but no, I didn't play in a dumpster.
Did I find it?
No, This boring content. Well, what do you want me to do? Stupid bitch. 21. Hello, Christina.
Did she say stupid bitch? Oh,
Hey, Mr. King Geezer.
I'm still
Oh my
looking for the
god.
vape.
Chill just wants us to have beef. Hello. Ignore the haters. You defriend Brooke's negativity. She's always like freaking out. Christina, I remember you. Hey, Jetri.
Sorry, I was looking through my photos, still trying to find it. I'm back. I'm focused.
It's not true, Dougie. We do, so be nice or else.
I'm focused again.
I don't want to join groups. What kind of groups am I gonna have to join? Like curling? I hate this stuff.
Curling?
He's not blocking anybody. He's just
She's still protecting him. The man she told us the other night has cheated on her multiple times.
yeah. Yeah, if I wasn't sick, I would be able to go somewhere. But being sick. Hey, Secret.
Strawberry said, could you join Overeaters Anonymous? I met a lot of good friends there.
He didn't ruin my channel.
He did. He blocked everybody.
Sadie is a cute name. What's the AMBM gas station? And I'm not going anywhere. You'll drive us around Ottawa? Thank you, Latif. Bingo?
Oh my gosh. Strawberry said, I made lifelong friendships and we go to the buffet together sometimes. Oh my gosh.
Yes, of course, we're friends. Tasha, I don't have any healthcare right now. I have to wait. You know.
Couldn't she go? Okay, well, I don't know how it works out there, but here, let's say somebody doesn't have insurance. There's some urgent cares where they could just pay out of pocket to go see a doctor. They pay out of pocket for tests done and prescriptions. Do you have that option in Canada, or are you just fucking screwed? You just have to be sick and die alone at home. I ask because I'm not so sure anymore after what they did to the ostriches. I really don't know.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Nina. No, I still feel sick. Very sick. Michelle, the sun is going down in the city. Where's my cat? What is it?
Okay, Mara said you can
water
pay.
them.
Oh, shut up, Foodie. Mara said you can pay out of pocket for things here in Canada. I bet she just doesn't want to. I mean, if it were me, I'd rather just pay out of pocket for some antibiotics and to be seen than be sick for 2 weeks eating nashies. But, that's just me. Like, if she wanted oh, wait, Cypher. She needs to pay out of pocket for everything until her OH, or whatever, is renewed. Yes. Like, if she wanted the care, she could access it. It just won't be covered because she hasn't physically been here for the past few years. Yeah, same with, like, if people, let's say, get taken by an ambulance and then they go to the ER, they would just be billed for everything, right? I don't think you would have to pay on the spot, but they would end up billing you. So she has an option to go and pay out of pocket or at least be billed. She just doesn't want to. She wants to eat. Priorities. Oh my gosh. Cats are so adorable. All right, Debbie said, I was smoking joints and doing bong hits when most of you were in diapers or not even alive yet. I don't care if she gets high. I don't care if she passes out. I care that she can't be taking care of a kitten that doesn't even know how to take care of itself yet. And that part right there. Having a kitten or a puppy is like having a baby. Would you be drunken out of it 24/7? No, right? Jimmy Green said, I'm going to be honest, it's extremely hard to watch her cope this way. I have a bad feeling that if she keeps this up, she won't be around by February, and I mean around at all. Aaliyah said, the poor kitten is so scared and feels all alone in the cold apartment with that beast. She hasn't even given her a name yet. All this kitten sees is Foodie stumbling around, raging, screaming. Like, it must be so scary. And I hate Foodie even more today. I do. Joe, it's always a pleasure to see you. She gets the cutest cats. I know she does. Yeah, would she get reimbursed for paying out of pocket? She ain't gonna be flat. or she ain't gonna be a flat. Hey, Violet. If she applied for her health care. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep track of the well, I say this, I'm gonna pay attention to the chat so we get our answer, then I'm gonna forget. Angela said, damn, those beezers are not right in the head. Yes, their fat queen is sick, but if you cannot tell, she is high as a kite. They should be admitted just like her. I mean, she's been so high. I remember the other night, her beezers were saying if she smokes anymore, takes any more edibles, that they were going to call 911 and to do a health check on. I guess it wouldn't be 911. They were going to call for a health check. Okay, that's stupid to get to that point. Saucy Cat said, Chantal Spicoli. Hey, dude, let's party. It's not even fun. It's hard to watch. Like Erin and I were talking about yesterday, she just looks miserable. Like, does this look fun to you? Does this look fun? Look at her eyes. I stand by. It's not just fucking weed. It's not. Hi, Anne. How are you? I wish you a blessed day. I wish you a blessed day. I'm good. I'm good. Today, what is the plan? Okay, so my daughter, for homework, she has to cook, and so she wants to make something called broccolini. I don't know if you guys have ever heard about it, but I'm pretty excited for it. I remember when I was looking up the ingredients, it's like this long broccoli basically. And people put garlic and they put cheese. I mean, you can go without cheese. But anyways, look up broccolini. So I know she's supposed to be making that. And then I forgot the other thing she said she wanted to make. We got the broccolini ingredients, but we have to go get the rest of them. And I think we're just gonna enjoy the outside. It's supposed to be a nice day, so we'll see. How are you? The real hermit said if Pete's were a real friend, he would go over and check on you. Oh, wait. I don't think he can. He doesn't drive and he doesn't want to take the bus for whatever reason. So if she dies, he'll just get an update, I guess, once it already happens. Pete hasn't driven since the car crash he was in years ago. So if he's a real friend or not, we'll never know because he won't drive anymore. The real hermit said, I'm referring to the time Pete's was in a bad place. And she said she wasn't responsible for him. Instead, she went to spend the night with the criminal crackhead. He should not go and see her. He shouldn't. He would if he could master his best fear, though. I get the whole driving thing, though. Like, once you don't drive for a while, it's hard to get, like, want to do it again. I drove from when I was like 16 to, God, maybe like 10 years ago now. I mean, it's been a minute. Um, And basically, what happened is I was having seizures during the time, so they took my license from me. And then I got time sober, and I remember I got a letter from the DMV saying that I could go take a written test and pay a fine, and I could get my license back. But there was a process too. I remember I had to get a note from my doctor saying that I was no longer at a risk for having seizures, which I did get that note. So basically, anyways, I can go get it, but for whatever reason, I'm scared to drive again now. Even though I drove before, I knew how to drive. I don't know, for whatever reason in my head, it sounds really scary to attempt it now. So I use my feet. I use Uber. I use a motorized scooter, which is a lot of fun for me, let me tell you. I have so much fun on that thing. So, like, I can't make fun of Pete's necessarily because I feel like when you have years of not driving, like, it's scary again. But I don't know. I don't think it's scary to take a bus necessarily. A lot of people do it. They even take trains. Why doesn't he get a scooter? Tweety said, I have nothing. I feel like I have nothing, says the ungrateful bitch sitting in a large flat with new furniture, wearing new clothes with money that was just handed to her. Didn't she just do a torrid haul? I remember before my mother went on the Ozempic, she was a torrid shopper, and I feel like everything seemed really expensive at Torrid, unless there was like a major sale. But what I do remember is she loved their jeans. She loved her some Torrid jeans. Anyways, yeah, it was expensive. So how do you have nothing but you can afford Torrid and a new couch and a new bed and a new apartment in Canada? There's some people who don't know how they're going to pay rent next month. You have more than a lot, Chantel. You just don't have a 2-inch peen to pay for. This I'm choosing to skip in this moment because it's gonna raise a topic that I'm prepared for, but I'm just not in the mood for today. Um, this clip scares me. It scares me. It's on Twitter. I retweeted it. If you want to know more, go watch it. Please tell me what you think. But in this moment, I'm just going to choose to stay off the politics, okay? We want to talk about fat women this morning. I'm not trying to fight with anybody. I just want to enjoy my Sunday. But I'm praying for you, New York. There. All right. So Yaba said this current stream of Chantel's is about absolute torture. Holy shit. I don't think she's ever been this bad. Fuck off, Chantel. The people said, even when I take a high dose of edibles, I just go to sleep, even if I don't plan on it or even I want to. I just remember how dry my mouth was one time when I took too much of an edible. And I don't ever want to experience that again. I don't enjoy dry mouth. And it feels like no matter how much you drink, water, Gatorade, it doesn't matter. Like it does not quench your thirst. Your mouth feels like the desert. So I will never want to feel that way again. We're breezing today. Hey, Thimble. I miss good edibles. Most stores here only sell low dose gummies and drinks because of the law restrictions in our city. Oh, really, Callie? Hi, by the way. I saw how many steps you got yesterday. Were you at Disneyland? Were you? Okay, let's look in the replies. Funeral Bee said, I mean, to be honest, what do we all expect? She's not going back to Syria. If his family really did help get rid of her, there's no way to hide her being in Syria. She is stuck in a cycle of craziness. I think she's going to go back or try to, but I don't think his family wants her there. I mean, his dad went to visit him when she left. What if he doesn't answer the door? Remember how she was stuck home alone for 3 days while Salah was on vacation and she was crying about having no food? And she said that she can't even get out the gate. And it's not like she can go to a neighbor's anyways because they're going to look at her like, what the hell is this woman doing on our porch? Does that seem like a bad idea to anybody else going to a place like that where women, I mean, they're not treated the same. They're not. They don't really have any rights. Like, is it wise to say what she said, rip off the hijab, talk badly about people's family, and wallow her way back there? It wouldn't be wise, but it's very Chantel. It is. Flu Shumu said she's just trying to get in her final form. This was an ad YouTube given to me today. I believe in her. What is they put Chantel in a game? Oh my god, that looks just like her. Or Amberlynn Reed in that red polka dot dress, but Amber has more hair. Foodie borrowed Amberlynn Reed's polka dot dress, and it's her. What game is this? I can't tell. Huh. Exactly, for the people, that's why I don't buy any of Foodie's excuses. So true, but options, and there's now that driving isn't necessary. Bethany said, it's not that difficult to get around now. It's not, and rides really aren't that expensive. You have to know too. Here, you don't need sometimes, well, I don't know. It depends on the person. If you don't mind sharing a ride, it's even cheaper if you do Uber. Some days I feel like I could tolerate somebody, and some days I just don't have it in me to people. It also just depends on the time. Like I feel like 5 and 6 o'clock are more expensive than like 11 a.m. But yeah, it's so affordable. And if anything, if you don't want to do bus or train, I'm telling you, you think you don't know you can't ride a scooter, but you can. I ride one. You get around town so fast and you feel so free and it's so fun. You can also get a tan while you're out. I don't know, it's a good time. I would prefer a scooter over a bus. I just would. I don't like the smell of public transportation. Say what you want about me. I can't smell many things, but I can always smell I don't know. My sister made me go on a train ride. I feel like it was like 2 months ago, and it just smelled like pee. It was a beautiful train ride, but all I could smell was pee. So, anyways, scooter rides, you don't have to smell all that. It's fresh air. Kelly said, so the Beezers paid 10 grand to watch Foodie, high as a kite, eating and crying about wanting to go back to Syria. Plus, they hate that Salah is still a mod. Her channel is sinking fast. Love this for you, cutie. He does ruin her channel. He blocks everybody, and this whole thing is stupid. She lost a lot of people before when she would do the back and forth with Natter. She's going to lose a lot of people again. It's just not fun anymore. It's not fun watching her high out of her mind, chasing around men that hate her. So she's got to step up her game. What is this clip? She's so high that she's hearing things again. Yikes.
What the hell is that? All the boxes are gone. What the hell is that? It sounds like there's a helicopter.
A helicopter?
You don't like that I'm sad?
Is Bunny here? Bunny! I felt so bad this morning. I don't know if you heard me. I felt so bad that I told you, oh, never mind, we're just going to go live tomorrow. Then 2 minutes later, I went live. Hello, I'm so glad you're back. Please email me, and I'd be happy to help you with questions.
No.
You know, thank God that we don't have to get completely wasted out of our mind anymore to escape our own thoughts. You know, today I'm going to be grateful that I chose sobriety. And yes, I do smoke weed, but I never get this way. I'm grateful for being present. I'm grateful for having a very hydrated mouth that does not feel like a desert. And I'm grateful I'm not just sitting around going, yee, ooh, yee. That's what she was doing towards the end. Two-tailed caper said she has a lot of fucking nerve to comment on strangers' quirks. She's literally tweaking off her fupa balls on family-friendly platform, and the entire world is watching. If I had to guess, she's back on the crack. I don't know. Crack has a very certain behavior. I know. I was once on the crack. In my head, I'm always thinking pills. I think she does a line. I think she mixes a lot of things. But do you get so high that you hear sounds and helicopters and you're imagining things that aren't really there? I've been off that, like, been like that days off of like doing meth and stuff. I would hear things, see things. I've even got that way off serotonin syndrome. I think she mixes a lot of things. And one day she might just go to sleep and not wake up. In my opinion, she's just on a ton of edibles and funkled. Crack is whack. It really is. It doesn't feel good. It's just fucking cheap. Julie said, is Cutie already back on the Tinder dating apps? Do you guys think she is? Yes or no? It's cringy. It is cringy and embarrassing. It's just not cute to watch a grown woman out of her fucking mind. I feel like there becomes a certain point where it's just not cute anymore. There's no excusing it. You're just like, ew. It doesn't make you feel good. Anyways, I think she's back on the apps. Yes, that's what won. Oh my God, is anybody on Tinder? Or can you be? And set your location to Canada and say that you're really attracted to super morbidly obese YouTubers and tell me if she comes across your feed. Please and thank you. Dave's World said, Foodie, I have nothing now. You have your freedom of speech that you desired so much. Did you run out of the things you wanted to say already? I mean, what she takes for granted is she can go back to school right now. She has the freedom to pursue an education. She has the freedom of speech. She has a freedom to wear what she wants to wear, right? She doesn't have to cover from head to toe. I mean, I remember seeing a clip where a bunch of hijabi women were told that they could no longer continue their education. I've seen clips of women being hit with sticks for daring to go against their husbands. And there's Foodie just taking it all for granted. Pamuk said she's so damn high that if I didn't know better, I think she had a vein full of smack instead of a stomach full of gummies. She's a fucking embarrassment and loathes herself. If anything, it's gotten worse. She hates her own company. Pitiful. She's constantly trying to escape herself. I don't envy that. Do you? And she's the cause of it all. She's so miserable because of herself. She's her own worst enemy. I loved it the most. I love that name said. Watch Popey catching the cat meowing while this piece of shit just actively ignoring the cat. You can hear the cat is calling for her, maybe needing something, and she just looks to the direction or side eyeing. Chantel, you're a piece of shit. Every time I see my sister's kitten, that little thing does not leave my arms. Well, until she eventually jumps out. But I carry her from room to room. I just want to cuddle her, tell her how adorable she is. And then there's Foodie, who leaves her kitten overnight and barely interacts with it.
Oh, I heard the kitten. Oh, you can hear the kitten in the background. I don't know if that's Shruti or another cat, but you can hear a little like meow.
Oh, no, I can.
I can hear the cat. Can anyone else hear the cat?
Is it hungry?
Can you all hear that?
Yeah, I can now.
I'm gonna boost her all the way up. I can hear it.
I remember when this street cat adopted me, and he would come and meow out my door for me to go out there and feed him. And I always knew it was that cry because he was hungry. It was that same exact cry. Now, to the cat people who regularly have had cats, what kind of cry is that? Oh, Wrinkly Wiener! Arcana! Hey! This is sad. It sounds like it's saying hello. Hello.
Anyway.
Okay, well, I'm glad we slowed that down. Do you guys think that's Shruti? I think that might be Shruti.
Is that the cat's name now, Trudy? Cute.
Chantal, do you want to go maybe see why your cat's crying? That's a sad meow. Yeah, that's not a happy meow. That's a sad meow.
She probably thinks she's imagining her hearing that. How do you hear that sound and not go get your animal? How? Oh my god, poor baby. Mine do that when I leave the room. Look, I'm putting together. Oh. Is the cat locked up? I think it's locked in her room. The baby needs something. Sounds like it. Chantal, I hate you. Stop getting cats. Nothing but love said, listening to Pulpy's stream, and you can hear Chantal's kitten crying in the background. This heifer needs to pay attention to this kitten and take her to the vet. She needs to be vaccinated and fixed, but continue to get high, you waste of space. She needs to be dewormed. She needs to be set up for an appointment to eventually be spayed. How long has she had the kitten now and it still hasn't gone to the vet? Lord of the Fruit Fly said, if I get sick this winter, I'm calling it dumpster lung. Same. Same. I don't remember why she used to sniff this thing, but I do remember she used to be high all the time and sniffing this. What is it? What is it? Guess he went wait. Can't find her $100,000 subscriber YouTube plaque she bought off of eBay. She said it's lost, but don't worry, guys. She didn't lose her eucalyptus poppers from Thailand. Those are poppers? She is hanging out with Nader then. Didn't she say that he always used to sniff from a jar or a prescription bottle? Isn't it supposed to make, how do I word this? Backdoor access easier? And what I do know is he liked doing that with Chantel for whatever reason. I've never tried them. Acadia said, guess the rent-a-husband didn't pack it up for her. He probably stole it. He's gotta make his money. Blue Leaf Lizard said, I wonder if she knows she can buy another YouTube plaque from YouTube. But see, in my head, I picture Salah knowing that he could sell it in Syria for like, I don't know, or somewhere, online somewhere, for more than it's actually, probably not Syria, some other place for more than it's actually worth. And he could say, this is from a famous YouTuber. The fact that you even asked this stupid question tells me you're stupid until the end. You have nothing anywhere you go. Your dumbass gave it all up, and how did that work out for you? Just go to bed, you ungrateful, privileged asshole.
You're better off in Canada. How
I'm
do you
not listening to that again. If she can't see how she's better off in Canada, maybe she deserves Syria. Maybe it's what she deserves. Even though I'm still mad at Canada, I realize that it's still a beautiful country, right? And she has more freedom there than she has in Syria or Kuwait. So there's, yeah, this is going around Twitter. The cat's name is Kbella. I'm aware I say it wrong. Pizza Shit said, we're so close to getting another one of these masterpieces. All right, this is a throwback. Whatever happened to this dress?
Me here. I just want to sincerely thank every single person who has just always supported me through good times and bad times. It's awkward when someone walks in, I'm sorry. But I just wanted to say that. And yes, hamburger eyes.
That's Coke.
V 420. And I love you guys. And I really like that you guys are on this journey with me, and I respect all non-paid members. I have dry mouth, the same as paid members, and I just really love you guys. So thank you so much for being part of my life experience, and I'll see you when I see you. Me here.
Wasn't this around the time she was doing Coke with Cokie? If I'm remembering correctly. Tracy said another one I've never seen until now. High as a motherfucking kite. And quite possibly with Gano throat. Remember the Gano throat? Oh gosh. I want to get off this topic. Holly Go Heavy said, went back to Canada for peace. It looks like Salah found it first. No matter where Chantel is in the world, she is and will always be the misery. Tracy said the comment on the video, though. You dodged a huge bullet. Move on without her. You cannot you cannot fix her crazy. That's true. And Chantel hates when you talk about how crazy she is. Even Salah can't fix her. Alabama Chapstick has a new video up, and I thought we could watch a little clip from it. Let's go full screen.
It's not my fault either because he always gives me mixed signals.
What were the mixed signals? Was he one day he says, "Well, we're getting a divorce definitely," and the next he wants to have an aggressive nude cuddle contest with you. That is partially your fault, if not all your fault, because if somebody says, "Listen, you got to get the F out of Dodge, but will you honk my bobo a couple seconds?" That's on you.
It's not my fault either because he always
Oh my gosh. This is your daily reminder that you should subscribe to Alabama Chapstick. And if you're not subscribed, you're missing out on a really good time. She always makes me choke. Oh gosh, another Rosie clip. I'm not in the mood. She's trash. She is. Okay. I don't know why we need to hear this other than I retweeted it. So if I have to hear it, so do you. Audio of Emily talking about Amberlynn's poor hygiene. Yay.
she didn't shower very often. Like, it got less and less and less. And like, she didn't ever wash her hands after going to the bathroom, but she used the fucking washcloth bullshit. And like, I got pissed because like, I'm like, I'm gonna
Aluminum.
put this bottle of spray bleach next to the counter, and I want you to clean up after yourself after you use it, because I'm like, germs, you know, that's gross. And she was like so upset and offended by it. I'm like, what? Like, that's just being respectful to like others in your household. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Can you imagine your significant other leaving bleach out for you? Yikes. Danny said it's very strange how similar Amberlynn and Chantal are when it comes to hygiene. It's like just not a thing as far as they're concerned. Bunny said if he had such poor, or she had such poor hygiene, why stay with her? Why not leave? It's not like she was held against her will. Sorry, but I don't believe anyone who is with someone for over a year wants everyone to believe this sort of thing. I'm not an Amber fan and definitely not the Feeder fan either. It's weird to share that because we're supposed to believe they were intimate, right? So if you think she's dirty and gross, well, you slept with that. So yay. I don't know what to say. Charlie Gold said Chantal just said he has custody of our child as one of the excuses for unblocking Slaw after yesterday's trauma. As predicted, Julia is an excuse to remain in contact, which is so sad to me. Doja Cat said, so basically, since she's stoned all the time, the cat is left to fend for itself. She needs to return it or surrender it to an animal shelter. Okay, it's not like I'm against animal shelters, but they're so full. And if you're gonna surrender to an animal shelter, please make sure that they're a no-kill shelter. Um, I hate even saying this, but I feel like a lot of rescues will go the extra mile, maybe because they have more time. I don't know, or more people volunteering to look for homes. I don't know. Try and find a rescue or a family. I know there's a family with kids and they really want a kitten for Christmas. Do the right thing, Chantal. You are going to sit on her, you are going to squash her, and she deserves more than you. This is like a baby right now. And you're high out of your mind 24/7. I know you search everything about your name. You want everybody to stop hating you? Do something good for once. You know you're not capable of taking care of that cat. We'll see what happens. I didn't really watch this vlog. I think I saw a clip of Salah. I think she went to the airport alone, if I'm remembering correctly. Let me see if I have a clip from it. Poop Olympic said Chantal using Julia as an excuse to stay in contact with Salah because she's my child and I have to check on her. Okay, and exactly how much checking in did you plan to do with BBJ when you handed her over to a complete fucking stranger? Hmm? I'm looking for this clip of her vlog. Wait, did Salah really text her to tell her to stop with her sniffing noises? All while he's in her chat blocking people with his sock? Chantal, you're dumb as fuck to let that loser still control your chat. He's gonna make her lose it all. What little audience she has left, she will lose them all for him. And the crazy thing is, Teardrop and Tracy and Melly, they'd still be there for her. Like, despite all their bad decisions, they'd still be there for her. But I don't know if they'll come back if she dumps him again. Salah blocked Teardrop the other day, didn't he? Or Tracy? I can't remember which one. I get them confused sometimes. Mo said Chantal fell in her room and all you hear is food wrappers. And then Poopalympic said this bitch sounds like she's been packed and bubble wrapped. Now I know we've heard this, but I need to hear it again.
Sorry for my huffing and puffing, but well,
Okay, here's my question. She always seems to have a broken toe or broken toes. I just think she's been high this whole time. She's been high and out of it, and this is how she falls because she doesn't have a clear path to wherever she's going. She's just filthy. Hi, Missy, by the way. Hey, Rose. I think I saw Aluminum come in too. Hi, Aluminum. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. Brother finally got picked up Friday after running for years and now going to prison for 4 years. I bet that your brother is happy that he no longer has to keep looking over his shoulder, right? Like 4 years sucks, but I can't imagine being on the run and like the stress you must feel every fucking day. Are they coming for me? Like, I think I would just want to go get that shit done and over with just so I could be free of the mental torture, you know? Anyways, hi Ricky Bobby. I think this is all I have for right now, but let me search the hashtag before I let you guys go. I don't know. I know it wasn't the longest stream, but I couldn't really go another day without hanging out with you guys. Oh, we have a poll. Loretta said we all know Foodie is begging Salah to go back. She can't stand having no control over him. Even though the internet sucks, his family hates her and her channel will tank. I think that's all she wants to do. Question is, will he let her? So the options are hell no, Salah has moved on. He will too keep getting money. She will go either way. Hell no, he has moved on. He will too keep getting money. I put she'll go either way because I think she will. She went either way last time. Let's see if there's any clips that we haven't seen yet. Will Foodie head back to Syria after payday? No one. Has Salah turned in the divorce papers and Foodie is lying about it? I don't know. Yes, one. Woo! I think so too, though. I don't know. My opinion changes like the weather. Some people's weather. One minute I could be convinced he's remarrying, and then the next minute I believe he's still a scammer who needs to scam. I don't really know what to believe anymore, other than we're not getting the truth, and we probably never will until Chantal croaks and people expose her. So there's that. Alex the Shook said, so Amberlynn got doo-doo on your sink and shitted on all the washcloths, yet you still ate her pee. Not gonna lie, Emily, you are a clown. A nasty girl. Probably liked it. Not to mention you like I'm not big, but huge. At least keep your girl clean while you're pushing her to death. Trashy Girly said, what the fuck did I miss? Amberlynn is nasty and uses people's sink to wipe her ass. And people set out bleach for her, and she doesn't like that very much. She also doesn't wash her hands after she uses the restroom. Yeah. But okay, here's my question. Well, no, if she's just backing up to something, she probably thinks she's not touching it, so why should she have to? I'm trying to think like a girl. Pulpy was on form last night. Okay, let's see this.
There.
Oh, okay, yep, we've lost words. Now sounds. Sounds only.
I'm on this planet.
Nope.
No, it's because I feel like I'm gonna sneeze every like 1 second, but I don't. The cat is hiding somewhere
Cat is
nearby. I just need time. I just need time.
Enunciate! Please, for the love of God! Nope, no sounds, just breathing.
It's just noises.
There.
Oh, okay, yep, we've lost words. Now sounds. Sounds only.
I'm so glad you grifted $10,000 to sit around being incoherent. I mean, this is great content. And we're supposed to figure out what the fuck she's saying? Imagine just sitting and breathing like you've ran miles. That's scary. Oh, we have our daily dose of pulpy advice. Okay, one more clip and then we're going to go, you guys. Go enjoy your Sunday after this. Hold on. Well, let me say bye to you before you
If
go.
there's one thing to take away from the stream today, please don't pick your nose with a tissue and then wipe your eyeballs. Stop it. I get they all kind of like meet up in there, but that's just gross. Don't do that. There's the nose pick.
Just,
Oh!
Peel them down.
That's
Because
how we get pink eye.
that's disgusting. I could never travel
Well,
back there. Well, I'm going through a lot. And
do you oftentimes pick your nose and wipe your eye with it? Am I doing it all wrong? Usually I just throw the tissue away after. Mrs. Floopabooty said, "Buckle up. Ottawa's supposed to get the first dump of snow today or tomorrow. I expect multiple sad live streams from Chins, who will feel trapped in her apartment with a small mama for whom she feels nothing, blowing up Scatlaw's phone while high as a kite. You know, this is her karma. This isn't fun. She's not having fun. All the hate and evil that she has spread, she's finally seeing her karma. Her husband, fake husband, is probably sleeping around all of Syria, and she's just high in an apartment surrounded by fast food wrappers. That's pathetic. It truly is pathetic. All right, you guys, let's go move our ass. This dog is so cute. Keep coming live, high and boring, having salon your chat and blocking people. Your channel will die. It's all you've got, Foodie. What you gonna do? You'll have to get a job. I don't think she can work. This is so colorful. What healthy meal are you eating today? I don't know. Foodie could never. I don't know what you guys see in eating chicken. That just does not look right to me. All right, you guys, go enjoy your Sunday. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sorry for the whiplash this morning and the rescheduling and stuff like that. I don't know. I was feeling sad, but then hanging out with you guys made me feel a lot better. And I truly like, what was I going to do anyway? Sit around and think about this stuff. And then I would have kicked myself in the ass if I didn't go live and I would have felt bad. So I'm glad we got to hang out. Ron, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. I'm sorry that I can never see them, but I will let you know that afterwards I usually get several texts and people show me the gifted stickers and super chats and stuff like that. So thank you to the people who do that since I can't see Ron. Hold on, I did get super chats and I want to thank the person. Welcome to the new Breezy Bunch members. If you are a member and you want to join our Discord, please reach out to me. We talk about the girls in there and you'll always know when I'm going live. Sassy Cat, thank you so much for the super chats. I love you guys. All right, you have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. Be productive unless this is your only day of rest. Then you get your rest. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. We'll do a super long stream. I do plan on being live a lot this week. So be ready to hang out. All right, have a great day, great evening, wherever you guys are. Thank you to my amazing mods, Breezy Bunch members, and for everybody for hanging out. And I'll see you in the next live stream. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, wait. I always have to pee so bad, and then I can never end this stream. End, motherfucker!